Fancy.
You can't let me around people. I don't people well. All right, let's see. We'll get some people in here in a minute. We'll wait until we get some people in here. But yeah, so I found it very disturbing. I'm like, why is there no prices? What is this? Then I got on Discord and like, you got to go to this website. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to
Yeah,
do with this.
so you have this up now, and I'm glad you have this up because I have my phone on the actual website with the prices, so that we can bitch about that.
Okay, cool. So then, what do you wait? Because I only have 2
You're
streams.
gonna have to say the prices, in, I guess, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those third rail stuff. If you have to ask the price, you probably can't afford to pre-order it. That's just
yeah, it's not for
me.
Oh,
what? I forgot what movie that was. It's like you can't afford it. I forgot what movie line that was. It's terrible.
Would not Halo, Chris, Ohio Angler. What's up, Ohio? I missed you in the stream on Sunday, but I hope you'll come back in a couple days. In two days from now, Sunday. All right, we're getting some people in here. We'll let it build up a little bit, and then we'll get going, man. Like overall, like not gonna lie, dude, I did a video on this right before I got on here. I like this catalog. I just don't know that my wallet likes this catalog.
I love it too. Honestly, like the photos are great. If I'm not mistaken, I think these photos were taken on Adamas's layout.
Yeah, that's him.
So,
yeah.
Which is awesome. However, in my success with getting some of the Sunset third rail locomotives, it's always been on the aftermarket. So if we do put a pre-order on anything, this will be our first time. No, I'm lying to you guys because we put a pre-order in for the Genesis. So this would be the first pre-order steam locomotive. So, but
I'm in the same boat. All of my Sunset engines are secondhand. So yeah, if I do pre-order one, this will be the first brand new one.
And you have the price. Like I have no idea. So this is going to be genuine reactions. Like I already know that what we're kind of getting. I saw that the 475 is on there, and I forgot which dude on Instagram posted that crazy like TikTok or meme thing. Like, no, he did not get the 475 on Cabin Fever. Someone else, but it was like $2,000. I was like, whoa. So
yep.
All right, we got 26 in here, boys. We'll go ahead and get started.
Sweet.
So, everybody, welcome to the stream. I got my buddy High Roller with me, and I got Will2926, who is a terrible influence and tries to make me spend more money than I should, like the rest of my friends do.
That's right.
But here we go. We got the cover of the third rail catalog, and I'm sure most of you guys have seen this. If you haven't, this is the cover. It's a picture from Optimus's layout. Fantastic picture. Like, congratulations to Johnny for getting a picture on the cover. Maybe one day I can be as cool as him. But anyways, we'll get scrolling through here, and we'll skip all the fluff, and we'll go to the first one. So first one up here, I'm sure everybody saw this on the release from third rail earlier this week. It's the SD70 Ace. Now this is not a brass body, or it's ABS body, so it's got fixed pilots on the cool shit. But what do you guys think about this?
I mean, sick. I like that. Yeah, I mean that's sick. I like the. I mean, the fixed pilot kind of makes it for me. I wish more manufacturers would get on that instead of having to convert Atlas engines over. But I mean, to be honest with you, like it's $850 for the price on this thing, and it's not that far off of what Lionel's charging now. So it's like it's if you want a super detailed, accurate engine, and I mean, like they have every paint scheme that you could possibly think of. So I mean, I think it's cool.
So for me, I think this is a great move for Sunset to do. I definitely do think it's going to be really competitive with Lionel in the sense of like, I don't know if they completed. I think they might have the last catalog with all the N&W heritage. We already did get all of the UP heritage, but in the process of me like putting up my shelves, I mean, I have a Lionel one right here, but just what you were mentioning, like fixed pilots, like that's a huge thing also. And a buddy of mine, Doug, laid off sick. He talks about how the process is to get a fixed pilot, and it sometimes can be great, sometimes can be horrible, but this one it's done. It's going to look the part, and you're paying for a model that's going to look accurate to the prototype. And I'm not here to bash, but you can trust that Sunset is going to get the colors correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I think they're great, right? Like they're going to be awesome. Like I have a very high opinion of third rail models with everything they do. I think you're going to get them right. You're going to get the right colors. My deal is I'm not into $850 engines that are TMCC.
Yeah.
That's a bit outlandish to me, but hopefully at some point maybe third rail can upgrade to at least PS3 or something. But
Blue Nami.
I think it's a
Blue
great
Nami
offer.
needs to be the future of third rail.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, I don't know. The thing is, though, I'm against it. Like, we can't run this with our phones. We need a remote. We
I
need.
agree.
If Blue Nami
Yeah, I
comes out with a remote, hands down, it's going to be great. Same
I
thing with
agree.
Base 3. We need a new remote.
Yes.
Gremlin 12 has a question here. Gremlin third rail uses TMCC.
Team CC.
currently. All right, we'll keep it rolling here. I'm trying to take these fine people's Friday night because who releases a catalog on Friday now? These
is
here.
is a good page.
I saw this. I'm like, I don't know what the hell these things are. I don't speak Southern Pacific, so
No,
I
this
think
is
they're beautiful
money.
engines.
This is
What
great.
do you got? What do you got the price on these? I think I know the price, but go ahead and hit me with it.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's consult the. Let's consult. See, their website is not really laid out great either. You got to like scroll through everything to find it. But
I think I think they're 26.
that sounds about right.
Oh, man. I hope not.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're 26.95 or 26.55.
Oh, my gosh.
Tim Lewis, I do not have a Blue Nami engine hidden under the layout, sir. Many people have tried to talk me into this Blue Nami business, but I have not.
So is it 26?
I think so.
I'm
Hold
working on it.
So we got
Like
a
I said,
Southern Pacific.
their website's not very friendly.
We got Southern
No.
Pacific P8, 10, and 14 is basically a Pacific that we got them in daylight. But to be fair though, like this one right here, the second daylight, the bottom one, it's all murdered out.
Mhm.
Everybody knows I like to use that phrase "murdered out" from the car world that I like to hang out in. But I like that look where everything's just blacked out. I'm not a big fan of the white walls, but again, this is not my kind of thing. But I'm sure these are going to be fantastic models.
It's definitely my kind of thing for sure. Like when I saw this, my eyes went over straight to the 2472. That was a locomotive that was on active like tourist lines, and it went with the daylight in California. I think in like the late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, both those ones on the right, those what's that? The 2497 and the 2472. Like those are great. Those look super beautiful. And then you have the streamlined 462 at the top left. But if you're saying what the price is,
So yeah, confirming the price. Pre-order price $25.95.
oh my gosh, man.
Now, forgive my ignorance. So, like, is the one in the daylight paint scheme, is that just a streamlined version of the one on the right?
I need to look back on my I have a couple of history books up here, but I think so. I think this was like an experimental thing that the Southern Pacific was doing, where they were just like the GS series was all being converted to that streamline. They had some of these on the side, so they were just trying to keep everything up to date. But then it went down towards that lower one right below it. But I don't think we've had that one in the top left in O scale before. I could be very wrong because sometimes it's hard to keep up with what Sunset came out with in the past. But I've not seen that. I've seen the one below it, but I've not seen that one on the top left. But
yeah, I've never seen those at all ever.
24.99.
25.99. Don't get it twisted. Don't take that 100 off.
Yeah, and so here's the thing with all these steam locomotives, though. And I think it's underneath like limited number run, in all caps. That's what it's going to be. And with the locomotives that I do have from Scott, like, so we just got one from Stout, the Texas Pacific 610. From what I've read, there's only 7 that were ever made, and I never would have thought I'd find that. So if he's saying it's going to be like limited, I'm maybe guessing there's going to be like less than 30 of these made, probably.
So Flintlock has a good comment here. So Visualine prices with a 20-year-old tech, yeah, 100%, sir.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
accurate.
And much smaller engines typically. So
they like them ERR boards, man. They're fans of those.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and scroll.
They are very beautiful for sure.
So I will point out, I hate that there's no prices on these pages, but I find it nice that they have the QR code here you can scan. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. Now, if you're doing it on one phone, you're in deep shit, but whatever.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
We got the Timken 4 Aces in the Northern Pacific A1 now. I think this is $26.95. I think.
Oh,
So
so for so for 165 more, you're getting a larger locomotive.
Yeah. I think so.
So I've
Yeah,
seen the
26.95, Joker. You're right on it. That's the price.
Yeah.
I've seen that Timken. A friend of mine, Charles, he had the Timken, and that thing was gorgeous. But I think if you're a modeler who models certain railroads like Northern Pacific, I don't see too much of that coming out. They're going to get it. Like they've probably been waiting years for this to come out, and they're like, "Oh, I'm getting it." These ones, though, not for me. They're not a Santa Fe 29 or 3751 class locomotive, so at least I'm safe there. But they're beautiful.
Let's see. No, the QR codes don't work. I just tried one. Somebody in chat said they
I
don't
did
work.
too.
They don't work. Never mind. It's a shit plan. The QR codes don't work. But that's what I said. So I filmed a video, a catalog review for this, so I'll expand on my thoughts a little more in my video. But like with these Northern Pacific engines, like Lionel's not going to make that. MTH isn't going to make that. So, I mean, if you're an MP guy, here you go.
Yeah, 100%.
The Timken's cool, man. It's very Southern Railway feeling. I don't know what the prototype of that engine is, but it's a cool paint scheme.
It is cool. They do look nice. I mean, that's the one thing I will say about third rail. You're always going to get some really good detail, and you're going to pay some money for them. So
I will say with that locomotive too, if I'm not mistaken, like this locomotive was past, like this one was the one that kept going from different railroad to railroad to railroad to highlight some like things that this company was doing. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember.
Yeah, they make roller bearings. Timken's roller bearings. So it's probably to show off the new bearings.
If someone is like also modeling like historical stuff, like this will be a good piece for them too. It's a good talking piece too.
Yeah. Hold on. So let me address this because the guy says like, yes, bro, we've heard about UP and NS maybe merging in the future and it all becoming UP. Got it. Thanks.
Wait, what?
Yeah, UP is in talks with NS about acquiring them. So.
Oh. I did not track that at all.
Yeah, I saw the article on it yesterday, but I didn't read the whole thing. I just read the headline.
Oh my gosh!
Me being a UP guy, I'm all right with it. So,
all right, Zach, go ahead and tell me you're going to order that Amtrak engine. I know it.
All right. So first off, I've never heard of an FL9 until today. I live in Florida, and I noticed a lot of these are like you get the Metro North there, and Maine and Eastern, like nothing any remotely close to me, right? So I'm assuming these are like commuter engines, something of that nature. And no, I'm not ordering Amtrash.
Amtrash. That's I've never heard that one.
Yeah, that's what I tend to call. Even though there are some Amtrak employees in the chat right now that I see, but yeah, it's Amtrash. They'll forgive me later. But I do know a couple guys that have said on Discord they're going to order these, so that's
okay. Cool. What's the damage?
They're $7.99.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
So all the diesels are going to be $7.99, and apparently I let my dog out. But yeah, all the diesels I think are $7.99 except for one or two of them.
Okay.
Yeah, the SD70 is $8.50.
Okay.
Yeah. So overall, I mean, I think like this one's my favorite. Like if I was to buy one, it would be the Maine and Eastern for the paint scheme alone. But
oh yeah, that is interesting. And it looks like that one has that one and a couple other ones, unless I'm not seeing it. But those ones also have like the extended ditch lights, which those are pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It is cool. Yep. I got a feeling the Amtrak. We'll see that on RJ's channel, so I'll just spare.
I was about to say, yeah, I think he will. He definitely is going to get that one for sure.
Yeah, he'll tell us how great it is because it's Amtrak. But well, apparently Ray's a Metro North fan, so there you go, Ray. You got
there it is.
You got third rail to buy now. So. All right, we'll move on to something here a little more popular.
There we go. Now you're talking my language.
Cow.
All right, High Roller, I'll let you go ahead and talk because it's a Strasbourg engine that's overrated to me. So I'll let you go ahead and handle this one.
First off, it's not a Strasbourg, it's Strasbourg engine or whatever the hell them people from Pennsylvania call it. That is N&W's finest right there. And no, it's a great engine. So I have one. I have one from the last run, and I love it. It's my white whale engine. I mean, that was the one I always wanted to find. So, and it's a true 3-rail engine. So,
okay.
So I can speak on experience. That you won't get finer detail. I mean, the detail on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. The sounds suck, and it needs Blue Nami upgrade or something. But the engine's nice, man. I mean, and they're all brass construction. We know that and you got a lot of what's cool about this run is that if you look at those pictures, there's a lot of different variants of this. So you can get it. You can get it as delivered, Norfolk and Western, like in service. You can get the one with the real funny smokestack on it, the real ballooned out smokestack. And then they have a couple versions of 475. So you can get the one that says Strasbourg on the tender, or you get the one in a W on the tender, high headlight, low headlight. So there's a lot of options for this thing, man. And I think they're going to sell well. I mean, they're $2,600, but you know, I'm contemplating very hard of ordering a 475.
I can't remember what the price was for the Strasbourg 90 with Lionel, but that was also a brass hybrid construction too.
I think it was 18.
Okay. I think this one's going to be the one. Like every catalog has like that hit thing. I think this one's going to be it. Yeah. I wonder, this would be an interesting version. I don't think he would ever do this, but if he had like the cracked front boiler front version, I don't know. I think that would be insane. That would be like, oh yeah, like there's like a post bulldozer or pre bulldozer and then a post bulldozer. But
yeah,
this one's one that I was thinking about getting. We've ridden this, my wife and I, before, and it is a really awesome locomotive, and it's also that one that when you see it come up on the auctions or on the second hand, they're demanding that high price. They're very elusive, but you have one of the original ones. Did it say underneath the locomotive what the run was of how many were made?
You know, I've never looked, to be 100% honest with you. Do they mark them at the bottom of the engine?
Most of the Sunset Third Rail ones, they do have like a little plaque, like one out of something. Sometimes they don't, and you're just like looking on OGR. Like this was like one of 7 or like one of 30. But I would think I would maybe just check it out because it might be underneath.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I get home. You got me curious now. But yeah, mine's the in service, the number 495 version. So.
So you don't even have a 470. So you're definitely
right. Yeah. Well, that's why I want 475. Is I have the 495. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for TMCC.
Ryan says there was less than 100 475s made. Ryan Merrill is he used to work at Strasbourg, now works for another railroad. But
nice.
Are you going to get one of these?
Yeah, what, a 475?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So here's one question though I do have, because it does say.
Let me expand on that.
Okay.
I think this is if I had to pick an engine to get from the Strasbourg fleet that they currently have, 475 is probably my favorite. But I'm not paying that 2,500 for that. No way.
So this is one question that I do have, and I think it's very easily answered. But it says ERR Cruise Team CC rail sounds for 3 rail, and then Blue Nami DCC only for 2 rail. So they're not even, because I've seen Blue Nami videos like you have to go through a whole AC to DC conversion and all that other stuff. Is that what is being put down? Like they're not even looking at doing Blue Nami in 3 rail?
I've heard there's rumors that they may try to go to PS3 at some point, but I don't. That's just what I've heard. I have no information.
This stuff is too rich for my blood.
I mean, I think they're trying to burn up those the rest of those TMCC boards that they have plenty of stock on. So I don't see the change happening anytime soon. I might be wrong.
I will be. I got 475 with high headlight. Okay, yeah, and so Ryan's mentioning like he has one. I think this is going to be good too because you can, you're able to show your 475 through different times and stuff like that. I mean, I was a player until I heard the price, 2,600. Well, I mean, that's
you know what's really funny?
25.
You know what's 25. But you know what's funny about the price is that I still have. So the person that I bought my M class from, he still had the original invoice in the box where he bought it, and it was $1,300.
Oh, oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's a 50% markup on this deal. So you got to really want one.
Third rail's getting some skull. That's all that. All right, we'll move on down to probably some of my least favorite diesels ever made. Not just because he's a third rail. Like I'm just not a big fan of these diesels, but I do find it interesting all the different road names that they're bringing up in now. I can't like. This is just some of them here. You got Southern Pacific, BNSF, UP, Chessie, Conrail. And there's a ton of them, right? I think there's probably 30 different road names or something crazy.
And more.
Yeah. And I wish that they would like, maybe put all the pictures up here so you wouldn't have to open another website and another thing to see the road names or whatever. But maybe we can reach out to Third Round and like give them some hints for the next one. But I do like the Chessie, except it's C&O, not B&O. But what it is. What do you guys think about these little weird little engines?
So is this considered a U-boat? I don't think so, but it looks like a U-boat, and like you said, that's like my least favorite diesel ever. But that BC Rail paint scheme is fire. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I don't even care about. I don't even know where that's at. But that paint scheme is sick.
I think it's British Columbia, but it is sick. Chris from Chris's Trains, I think he bought the BC Rail ES44, I think in October, York. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. I need one of those. But so I feel like these do look like U-boats. I don't know if that's what they call U-boats or not, but when I first got into buying, trains back in like 2010, 11, whatever, I feel like Lionel was just making massive amounts of U-boats. That's why I don't like them. So these remind me of them, so I want nothing to do with it. And I think these are $7.99 as well, I think.
Okay, so you're saying the BC version. Okay, I'm so happy that I was able to remember this. I don't know if you guys have remembered like these old train movies. Did you guys ever see Atomic Train? Do you ever see that movie?
No.
Long story short, there's a train that's carrying a bomb, goes off the fritz. They plan on derailing it, and they derail it. I think it's like near Denver, but that's what the locomotive was looking like. And I was like, that BC Rail one looks super familiar. It's more or less the same kind of paint scheme. So I was like, that locomotive looks so familiar. So I'm kind of with you guys there. It does look like a U-boat. I'm more of the steam guy. Like I'm nuts about steam, know a lot about steam. When it comes to diesels, like if it's a Santa Fe, like F3, F7, Alco PA, or ST70, ES44, that kind of stuff, I stay in my lane. And then when I start branching, I'm like, yeah, it looks like a diesel.
Yeah, I feel you.
Cool.
I don't know a lot about all these weird little diesels, but my walking encyclopedia that shows up to my streams, my good friend Uncle Salty says these are the predecessor to the Dash series. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's pretty cool.
Salty, thanks for being here. I'm happy that you're here to fill in the missing information because you obviously know way more about trains than I do.
Yeah, three steam guys trying to talk about diesel. So yeah,
yeah.
With that.
No prices,
Flintlock says no prices. Old Tech still the best catalog of the week. Not wrong, Flintlock. Not wrong.
I will say, Zach. I saw another review of the release, and I saw your video too. And I just keep getting hung up on the catalog, the cover. And I think you were the one that's like, oh, it looks like it's coming out of a brush fire. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I did not say that. That was not me. No, I was very impressed with their cover. I'm like,
no. So I was too. So there's someone, I can't remember who, but they're like, where's the rest of it? And it looks like it's coming out of a brush fire. And I'm like, oh, hey, it is it. But no, that's.
Not to derail this from Third Row to Lionel, but
yeah,
it's a shame that this is the first time that Lionel's not actually making a physical catalog, and it's their best cover. So, bastards.
They blew it.
Okay,
they did.
This is interesting though. Now they're current projects.
Yeah, these are current. We'll skim through these real quick. It's GP30s, the Erie-Built, the F7s, and then the E8E9s. They're next followed down here too. So. The GP30s, there's 30 different road names. I'm not going to open it up and read them to you. If you want to see them, go check it out. If you want a GP30 in your road name, they probably made it.
They got it, man. It's pretty impressive how many they got on there.
The B&O one is the sunburst on the nose. So anybody wondering about B&O, but I think these are $7.99. They're coming out in the spring of 26. So okay. I was actually, it's funny. I have a GP30 sitting next to me. I don't know if you can see it on my shoulder. It's the Chessie, and it is TMCC. I'm like, I need another TMCC GP30 to run with this, and I'm like,
maybe you can lash them up.
Maybe not for $800, but we'll see.
Well, and be careful how you say that because I have a TMCC 080 N&W switcher, and I tried to lash up my M class with it, and they were not happy. They are not geared the same at all. Oh, they were not happy.
Yeah, that's right. Dang it.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll skip. Maybe we'll just have one TMCC. So the GP30s, that's old news. They've announced these a long time ago. They're coming out in the spring. And then we got the Erie-Builts. I'm a fan of Erie-Builts. I know a lot of people think that they're ridiculously ugly, but I'm not one of those people. We got them in UP, Pincy, Milwaukee Road, and Santa Fe. These are $7.99 as well. I would like to have these. It's just, I just don't know, man. I don't know if I'm willing to spend that kind of money on a TMCC engine.
I will say this, like the TMCC game though, like you keep saying like I won't spend that kind of money on the TMCC, and I'm just like remembering, I'm like, I keep looking at the Freedom Train and I keep looking at that Napa Valley Station Sounds dining car. I'm like, yeah.
One thing about TMCC engines, I don't think I've ever had one not run. I mean, I don't care how old it is. That thing be 30 freaking years old.
Yeah.
Stick it on the track, boom, takes off. Does what it's supposed to do.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
I am currently talking to somebody that's on this live chat with me about a TMCC engine, so I can't talk too much shit about them. But
who's that?
And at least TMCC, they're towards the mid 2000s. At least they had road specific crew talk in the engines.
Right.
Yeah, come on now.
They did. Yeah, this one that's sent over my shoulder has it. It's pretty nice. All right, so here we got the F7s, and again, these are going to be in every road name under the sun. You pick it, they got it. They did do the B&O. B&O's on the list. But so when you go to the website, they usually have thumbnails of most of their paint schemes they're doing, and they didn't have the B&O. So I have to call them to see which B&O they're going to do, because that may get ordered. But the Denver Rio Grande is quite nice looking. I'm not going to lie. And most of these are offered in AAs for sure. Some of them have ABs. So you can mix and match how you want to do that.
I'm a fan. I love them at their F7s.
Yeah,
they're gonna get, and the thing is too, they're gonna get them right. Like I see Southern right there. They're gonna get those colors right.
Hold on, Will. Yeah, Lou, these do come with the cruise board. It's right down here in the corner.
Mm-hmm. They will.
ERR cruise with TMCC rail sounds and smoke.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. They'll run pretty good. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, as much as you want to bash TMCC, all these engines will run pretty good. I mean, is it going to be legacy good? No. But as long as you can get over that, they're great engines.
So there's a comment I made in my catalog review of this catalog about TMCC, and I was talking to Sam Gable. He's in the chat right now. He asked me about the TMC, or about these diesels, and he was talking about the importance of legacy and TMCC and diesels. And I don't feel like legacy is as important in a diesel as it is as a steam engine, because the steam engine, we all like that slow creep.
Right.
So the legacy provides that, but in diesels, the slow creep isn't that big of a deal. So I feel like the TMCC is it. You can get by with it, right? It's not a deal breaker.
Well, the other thing too is I noticed this with the Sunset ones that I have. So I don't operate my Sunset with the Cab 2. I go to the Cab 1L, and they creep. Like you're actually, I think some of the gearing you're able to get them creeping pretty good.
Right.
Like. So hopefully these can be the same.
Because I'm not one of those guys go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I found mine. Like I run on Cab 2, and it's like you have that first initial jerk, but then once you get past that, and actually if you dial it back, just dial it back one click, it'll actually creep okay. I mean, not great, but it'll pretty decent.
Yeah, like my my JLC Challenger that I actually sent to get upgraded right now. Sid has it. Like, dude, it had a nasty jerk. Like when you first get it to move, I'm like, no, we're not dealing with this shit. That's got to go. but the diesels like this little GP30 here, it runs well, But I feel like you can get away with it much more in a diesel. So
yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Yeah, Lou, that's a good comment. I agree. So like Lou says, he doesn't think he'll get a steam, but a diesel could be an option. And when I heard this catalog was coming out, everybody knows that. Well, not everybody, but if you're a B&O guy, you know that Third Rail's done a bunch of weird B&O engines. And I was hoping we were going to get one of those in there, but not happening. But
maybe
these F7s, maybe next time. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But these F7s are definitely an option for me. I am considering them for sure, because I think I'm not getting anything from Lionel pamphlet.
Oh.
Maybe there's 2 engines I want, maybe 3, but we'll see. I don't know. All right, so here we got
you're gonna get that superset. You got that 4800.
I have thought about it. I've went back and forth for like the whole first day that came out. I'm off of it now. I'm done. I want the Northern Pacific. The Northern Pacific set is my favorite in there, but it's green and it's Lionel, so it's gonna come out like purple or something. But all right, here we got the EMD E8s and 9s and the UP Heritage Fleet. Everybody knows I'm a UP guy. I like UP stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their E8s and 9s are they're coming out in summer next year. They're going to be $799 per A unit. And
Per
again,
A? Whoa.
yeah, it's like 14. Yeah. Well, 16, I guess, but
I don't know. I mean, on one hand, so speaking about this one, so I was able to find through Mr. Muffin's auctions, he was selling one of, I don't know how many custom runs he made, but I think it was like 25 or 50 of them. And I was able to find the AA and the B. But then I heard that these were coming out, and I was like, oh, so if you want those ones, because they're still active, they're still in service and everything, I would hands down just get this one, because you're going to get the most prototypically accurate model of those locomotives, and they're still around today.
You're talking about the UPs, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So I have the original run that Lionel did before Muffin did his custom run of the UP E9s.
Okay.
I'm not going to buy them because I have legacy ones, but
Right. And
but
that's
like,
yeah.
To the other point of that, what you just said, with the most accurate, like if you're going to buy the UP Heritage passenger cars,
Mm-hmm.
you almost will do yourself a disservice by not buying the engines that match them, because then you get that
Right.
same look that Third Row provides, So
Right.
it's just a lot of money to get all of it. So
I know.
So I will say this, that UP one in the picture right there, the ditch lights, that's pretty cool. I think it's the first time I've seen ditch lights on a E unit.
yeah, because when my E9s do not have the ditch lights, but since these are the heritage ones, they have, or the ones they're running currently, I guess they have to have them by law, I guess, or whatever. But
I'm pretty sure the ones with Muffins he did. It was like a weird tooling kind of thing.
Yeah. So I really wish that we could see all the different paint schemes. We'll open up another window, but we're not going to do all that because it's a pain in the ass. But here, we'll get to something that I know nothing about. Not a single thing, boys. Not a single thing do I know about this. This is a 3-engine set of the EL3As. I'm assuming they're electrics from the look of them. And I'm pretty sure if you guys want to check me, the price on these is $2,700 for all 3 of them. And I know some people are going to go apeshit over these, but I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, I got a real close friend of mine lives, obviously I'm in Virginia, so Virginia's huge, where we are. And man, I got one guy that's been flipping over these things. They've been talking. This is not anything new. They've been talking about making these for like over a year now, I know.
Yeah.
And he's had his pre-order in forever, and I guess they haven't had enough orders to produce yet.
I can't imagine that. Why? Sure.
Who
Who would order these things? Real quick here, let me answer this question. Jeremy or Sedano Train says,
I don't think so.
What dealers will be taking pre-orders for these? It's Third and Townsend Models.com is who's doing the pre-order for these. And everything in here, if you want to pre-order anything in this catalog, it's $0 up front. Just put your pre-order in, and then get ready to pay on the back end.
I'll take care of you on the back end.
Yeah, it's fine. Loving them Train. What's up, man?
Heavy on the back end.
Yeah.
Well, according to my friend Salty, is all you need to know. This is dope. So I guess these are cool. I don't get it, but I guess they're cool.
I mean, were these like a steam locomotive, or hold on? So I need to read the first electric.
No, they're electric, but they do have like side rods that connect all the wheels and everything. They're pretty cool.
And
hard to see that
me
picture,
off.
but
Would not says
it's
it'd be
next to a
cool.
coal tower. Yeah, these would be cool to have. Like that's like a staple piece too. Like you model the Virginian. I mean, they were like, "Oh, I need to get this locomotive." So this is going to be cool. I hope it does get produced though.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. Electric is everything for Virginia. That was their claim to fame, was the electric line. So it's pretty cool.
Whoever has the price guide open, can you see if there's multiple road numbers listed on there, or if not?
So gentlemen, this has been awesome. I do have to go get Kyle, but hey, Zach, thank you so much for allowing me to be on the live stream. High Roller, hey, it was great to meet you, brother.
Yeah, nice meeting you, bud.
I hope that I'm still going to look at this, and I'm now going to go over the prices, but overall, I'm going to give Sunset a very, very good, like, a thumbs up. Of course, like, there's AR comments there, but for the first time in, like, a long time, this was great. Very, very good.
Yeah, anytime, man. And hit me up this week, and we'll talk about that engine.
Sounds good. All right, later, guys.
Later, bud.
Take
All right,
care,
if
bud.
anybody else in chat would like to join, I got multiple spots we can fill, but if anybody would like to join and run through this catalog with me, let me know. Send me a message in Discord, and I'll shoot you an invite. Until then, High Roller, we're going to scroll off of these electrics before I get a rash or something.
Come on, man.
I
Take a
can't
swing
handle
on it.
all that. I can't do it. Oh boy. Oh shit.
Oh
Slow her
yeah.
down,
Now
boys.
this one, hey, this one I know you want. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah. All right, boys. We got the. I don't. This needs no introduction. This is the Allegheny, and if you don't know, it's $4,800. For a $4,800 TMCC steam engine, it has a cool operating reverse linkage.
Hey, say it louder for the people in the back. I don't think they heard.
It's 4,800, boys.
And there is no pre-order discount. It's $4,800.
No, they're just going to get all the skull on one shot and move on with their day. I'm sure this is going to be an absolutely beautiful, accurate model, and it's going to sound just like a big boy because there's no Allegheny sound sets. So there's that. I can't get behind it. I mean, I'm sure I'm not one of those guys, right? Like, I'm not one of those rich guys that just doesn't care about money. I have to like work for a living, so I'm not paying this kind of money for one steam engine. That's ludicrous. I mean, our trains are expensive enough, but this sumbitch here's off the charts. They've lost their minds out there.
Yep, I'm just picturing the sounds on this thing right now, and I have a TMCC Class A, like the first time they did the Class A, and I ran it for a while, and now it's getting upgraded to Legacy, but the sounds were awful. I mean, I couldn't deal with it. They were so bad, and I just picture this having that. I don't know why. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's like JLC H7. I don't know if you've heard of JLC H7. They actually sound pretty good.
Yeah, they're not terrible. And you know, like Salty says, these have the rubber band drive, or I think they call it the quiet drive at third rail. Or it's not quiet. I can tell you that. It sounds kind of shitty, but I just feel like this is absolute crazy. But hey, if you guys are ordering one, let me know who you are, so I can make fun of you with everybody else.
Actually, let me know. Let me hold something if you're ordering one of these. You obviously got a little extra.
Well, Chris, I don't work, but I go to a place that pays me, so whatever we call that. But all right, we're gonna skip the HO because, well, I'll slowly skip it for all of you HO guys. How about that?
That's at HO 130. Isn't that like O scale, but runs on HO track or something?
Tim Lewis says, I kind of want to know how much of a price difference it would be if third rail sold engines without sounds, but have motors and you can put your own stuff in. I mean, I would be down for that, but I don't think it's going to drop the price enough.
Yeah, go ahead and take $200 off. That's what you got.
Love them. Train says you don't buy third rail sunset models for the sound, but the detail. I don't buy them at all. So, however that works out.
The only reason I buy third rail engines is because they're engines that nobody else has made. That's it. I mean, the M and the K2A that I have are the only ones, and that's just because they're the only ones that made it. So,
yeah, I mean, I know third rail super detailed. I do have one. I have a B&O T3 with the Mountain Vanderbilt tender. It's awesome. It's not my favorite engine to run. All right, we're going to move on to the steel reefer cars. Now, we have these in several different road names here. All the road names are listed, maybe? Where did my mouse go? Yeah, all the road names are listed here on the bottom left corner. Now, the fun fact about these steel reefer cars is they retail for like $109, and that's cheaper than the 60-foot box cars in Lionel's pamphlet. And these are going to be nicer. These are not brass. I thought these were brass. I thought somebody told me they were brass today, but they're actually they're going to be plastic, like every other freight car that we buy, pretty much. And you know they make them in B&O. So, but I feel like that's a good price for these. $100 for a third rail freight car. It's going to be probably a really good looking car. These are going to come out next winter. So go ahead and get your pre-orders in for all of your steel reefers. You know, I'm a Woodside guy, so we'll see how many of these I buy. But what do you think about these, High Roller?
Yeah, these are nice. I've seen one from an earlier run. A friend of mine has some ACL ones that he runs with his passenger consist, and they're legit. They're really nice, highly detailed. Everything you expect from Golden Gate Depot, third rail.
I figured they would be. I wasn't too concerned with them. No, Will. I don't know how many of these I'm going to collect. I might get one B&O one just for the hell of it, since it's like, you know, in my price range. You know, we got the Harriman cars make a return. I know these have quite the following. And from the pictures, they look fantastic. And I think Optimus has some of these. I'm pretty sure, but I don't recall the price on this 6-car set. I think it's in the 2s, right? 2s or 3s, somewhere in that range. I know a lot of people have been asking about these.
The plastic ones are $250 a car.
They're $250 a car. Okay, $250 a car, and these are a 6-car set. So I don't think I'll be ordering these, but I know some of these. A lot of people are after these. Tim Lewis is probably one of them. Oh,
Is that are they a West Coast thing? Like I'm not familiar. Fill me in.
They appear to be. Yeah, I mean, well, Jersey Central had some. Santa Fe, the Reading Railroad, or Reading for the Pennsylvania people. Illinois Central, Rock Island, UP, like a mixture of the country had them, I guess. But I think I've seen some pictures of these before, and they look pretty good. But
yeah, they'll be.
We'll
nice.
We'll keep moving because we're starting to get long-winded here. Now this is if you watch my video, I do talk about this set quite a bit. The Northern Empire Builder is one of my all-time favorite passenger sets ever. They are doing this in the Blue Sky as well as the Empire Builder scheme. Now I talk about this in the video, like I said, but this Empire Builder scheme, if you get the ABBA engines and all the cars, it's one of the most impressive passenger trains that I think that I've ever seen. And one day, boys, I'm going to have me one, but probably not today. This set does the 8-car set is $35.95 or something along those lines. It's going to be detailed with tables and like tables with tablecloths and lamps. I think I from what I read earlier, it's going to be awesome. I just don't think I'm buying it, unfortunately. But if you guys do, send me pictures. I want to see. The Blue Sky cars look okay. They're not my favorite, but it's this one over here. The Empire Builder is fantastic.
Oh, see, I was the other way around. I was gonna say I could care less about the Empire, but that blue train is those blue cars are sick.
Maybe it's the engine. Maybe I don't like the newer engines, but
and I don't know if you picked up on it. I was looking at these earlier. That dome car that's in the center, that burgundy one.
Oh,
they are doing a run of dome cars in like 30 different railroads, so plenty of options there.
I figured you would pick up on the NS, the only NS thing in the picture. So,
oh, of course, you already know.
Tim Lewis says not interested in the passenger cars at this time. I have a truck payment, sir. Dashing Dan says the interior lamps will also be individually lit, which it's a lot of money, right? Like I said about the Santa Fe Super Chief Lionel thing, it's a lot of money, but like with that set, you're getting a bunch of shit. Like I don't care about sound cars like that, but you're getting a bunch of stuff from Lionel. And the same thing with these passenger cars. You're getting 8 passenger cars for 35 or 36, whatever the hell it is. But you're getting a lot of quality. Like it's not just like you're giving them a bunch of money and they're giving you trash. Like you're getting aluminum cars with a shit ton of detail in them. So like I can get behind that.
Yeah, you can't get nicer cars than those aluminum.
No.
They're Golden Gate Depot cars. They're
no
top notch.
And if you guys really want to get carried away, there are add-on cars available for a small fee. Small, big keyword there. All right, so here we got this next page. These are current projects. I know a lot of people have talked about these on the forum or wherever. You got the UP Heritage Fleet, as we've talked about earlier. The Southern Pacific Lark, which I'll talk about that in a second. The Pennsylvania Broadway Limited, New York Central Century Limited, or 20th Century Limited, Super Chiefs, and the heavyweight coaches. Now, the Super Chief, when we get to that, it's going to be interesting. It's quite telling, I believe. All right, so here we go. Oh man, I'm gonna get stuck on this. I know I'm gonna get stuck on this. The UP passenger cars are phenomenal. They're absolutely stunning. The observation car that goes with this set is one of my favorite observation cars I've ever seen. I wish I had a picture of it here, but they don't, which is kind of disappointing. Then you got the flag baggage car, which everybody loves that thing. These are going to be aluminum cars as well. It's 9 cars. It's an 8-car set. And you have add-on cars available. And they're also doing these auxiliary tenders here. Now, it was brought to my attention today that these auxiliary cars are accurate. They are $600 per auxiliary tender. $600. Mind you, their passenger cars average $400 to $430. So your glorified box car is worth more than a passenger car. I don't believe that shit for 1 second, but tell me another lie. I might believe it, but I couldn't believe that when I saw the price of these. So I'm like, no, we're not doing that. But they're the accurate ones, I was told. So we'll go.
Is that $600 a piece, and you got to buy 2 of them?
Yeah, it's $600 a piece, but they give you a break if you get 2. It's like $11.50, I think.
Oh wow, what a bargain!
Real nice of them. But apparently, the I guess the one that Lionel makes is not accurate. I guess it's the one that goes with the veranda turbine.
I didn't know that until they were talking about it today. But one thing I will say is that Bob has the auxiliary water tender for his big boy, and it's pretty. I mean, the Vision one, and it's pretty sick that it like has sound in it and everything. So that's kind of cool.
I mean, I have a UP one that kind of looks like this one here with the flag on it, and I mean, obviously it's not accurate, but I have that one. I have a Clinchfield one for my Clinchfield Vision Challenger, but they're both in a box right now. I don't use them, so there's no need for me to buy any more. I just bought them at the time because I thought they were cool, but maybe they're not as cool as I thought they were. All right, we'll keep moving here. Now, this is the SP Lark. As we all recall, Lionel did the Vision Line GS a while back, and they did the Lark paint scheme. I assure you, it does not match these cars. For the love of God, it will not match these cars. But these cars, this picture of this car, I'm assuming is an HO car or something. That is absolutely beautiful. I would love to have this set. I know I don't have an engine for it, but it's fine. I think the cars are stunning. I think they're great. What do you think, man?
No, they're sweet. They're sweet. I mean, I'm not too familiar with that paint scheme, but I like it. That, you can't really go wrong with gray.
Yeah, I was not familiar with this paint scheme until Lionel did the Vision GS in the Lark, and I was like, that's kind of cool. But when you see Third Rail do it,
I remember that now. Yeah, okay.
You see Third Rail do it, and like that's probably accurate what it's supposed to look like. But
did Lionel ever make cars to match that engine?
No, that'd make way too much sense for a company of their stature.
I think that, as you say,
that's how the old guys say it, man. This is 9-car set. You got add-ons available, and I think this is another $3,500 set if I recall correctly. Don't quote me on that. Check the website if you want accurate information. I might just be spouting off shit here. Now we're gonna go to the Broadway Limited. I know all these Penske fans in the chat probably love this. I think this is the worst observation car I've ever seen, but
it's terrible.
It is terrible. It's like you could have made it cool. But no, in all seriousness, this is a pretty cool passenger train. It comes in an 8-car set. Add-ons available like normal. I think their add-ons are in the 400 range. Shit. I'll have to answer that text later. But yeah, this is going to be a cool set. It's going to be a beautiful set, and I think all these 8-car sets that we're going to look at right now are in the same price range, like that 3 to 35. Somebody double check me if you would like, but. Will says, I wouldn't be surprised if Sunset reuses the tooling. Maybe. Yeah. They could make a 4014 big boy to go with their sweet-ass passenger cars. Now, this set right here, boys. I bought this set when I bought my white Dreyfus. That was not supposed to be white, but I had the whole set of cars, right? I had them all high roller. I had the whole deal, right? I bought the whole rack of them. And they look good together, right? Until I saw the MTH version. And at that point, I was like, oh, you got to go, bro. We got to sell this. This some bitch is wrong. But I don't know that you're a New York Central fan. I'm assuming you're more just the N&W guy. But what do you think about these cars, man? Do you think these look good?
I do. I think they look good. Yeah. So New York Central is my least favorite railroad. I mean, absolutely least favorite railroad. I mean, it used to be Penske, but now I own a Penske engine, so I can't say that anymore. But no, these would be nice. And so you had these cars, or you had the Lionel ones?
No, I had the Lionel version of these cars that came out white like the engine, but cars at least match the engine. That was key.
Well, that's good. Key. That's good. It's a good thing you bought them at the same time.
I had to.
I'm sure Lionel appreciates your business, bro. I'm telling you, they really appreciate it.
They take all my money and give me shit. Not this time, boys. They're not getting me again. But this, I really feel like, like if I was a diehard, New York Central guy, I would probably break bad on this set because I think these are just super cool cars. And
I love that. I love that paint scheme. And I mean, as long as you have a black Hudson, I guess you're good to pull these. So
I would rock with this 1938 paint scheme personally. I think that one's a better looking of the two, but I like how they have the blue on top there. But
yep,
super cool. And these are aluminum.
I like the antennas on the top too. I've always thought that was cool with New York Central and Penske cars.
Anytime I get passenger cars with the antennas on top, I get excited like a little child. All right, boys. Here it is. This is it. 6-car set, 1937 Santa Fe Super Chief. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy. We have a representative of this is Jay from Sunset Models. Jay, I tried to call you today, sir. I got your automated voice thing. I'm happy you're here. Jay, what paint scheme are you putting on the B&O GP30s? SD30s? GP30s. So the Santa Fe Super Chiefs. So this is a 6-car set with add-on cars available. Now the 6-car sets, if I recall, it's $2,500. Now you can buy these cars and a set of engines and still be cheaper than that monstrosity of a set that Lionel's releasing. And I assure you these will be accurate.
Yep, they're gonna look way better.
They're going to look way better. And like I really feel like these cars are on my radar to order. I put a great deal of thought into this morning when I looked at the catalog, and it's just hard. It's hard to convince me to buy all those sound cars from Lionel for like a lot more money. Now, granted, Lionel's offering engines, but I can't trust the Red's going to be right on the war bonnet, So I do feel like these 6 cars are a fantastic deal. Of all the passenger cars in this catalog, these are the ones I would probably lean towards right now. But and I don't know the difference between the eastbound and westbound sets. I'm not that much of a trainer to know shit like that. But these are awesome.
Well, I have 2 things here. So first off, since we have a representative from Third Rail, can we get one of these really nice sets in like the Powhatan Arrow or Pocahontas, please? I will be there for that. But yeah, second off, no, I was going to say I would buy these over the Lionel set, 110%.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to be
beautiful.
They're going to be the better of the 2. I know Lionel's got the sounds for everything under the sun, but I find that to be kind of janky, right? I have station sounds cars, and I don't use them.
That's what I was going to ask you. What's your thought on station sounds cars? Because I think they're cheesy.
Dude, I don't buy them. I buy them to, like, my Texas Special has one because I have the complete set, and I bought that just to have the complete set. I don't use them because the TMCC station sound, it sounds like Charlie Brown's mom. So I don't use them. But even if it was the legacy version, I still want to use it. I find them to be a little bit of a ripoff, to be honest with you. So Jay says Capitol Dome scheme for the B&O GP30s. I apologize for the answering service. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that convention going on in Michigan. So that's cool. It's the Capitol Dome, and I don't know. Maybe I might have to order the GP30 because I do like that paint scheme. Yeah, that is good information. And I appreciate you stopping by tonight. It is nice to have somebody here that can answer some questions. You have any questions about the Santa Fe for Jay?
Do I?
Oh, here you go. He answered your question. There you go. There you go.
I like it. Yep. I'm there for it, Jay. Let me know when it's time to pre-order.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So, Jay, I do have a question for you. When I was looking at your catalog this morning, when I first flipped through it, I noticed that you put all the ETAs in here, like for all the stuff you have ETAs. I noticed you didn't have prices. Can we get the prices added to the catalog in the future? But my real question here is, how accurate are your ETAs? Is that a fairly accurate guess, or is it just kind of you're hoping that's when to see these items?
Yeah, that's a solid question. I was actually wondering that.
Because I know like Atlas will, you'll get an ETA from Atlas on stuff, and then it'll be like a year and a half after their ETA. You're like, that was useless, right? So,
one of those deals you forgot you ordered it, and then you get an invoice one day. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I put my shit on inventory. All right. So here we got 80-foot heavyweight cars, pre and post war cars. So I think these cars are $250 a car. Is that accurate?
These are $250 a car because these are the ones I looked up earlier. So yeah, these are $250.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's your question for your 475. What's up, Penn Central? Thanks for stopping by the stream tonight. If they did the excavator variant, that would be solid.
That would sell it. That would sell it for me. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty.
Oh, here's another one. Somebody's asking about where they go. I got to scroll back up here to these monstrosities that I don't understand at all. But we'll scroll. There you go. Woodnot wants to know how close you are to making the electrics. Woodnot, are you going to buy these, sir?
I think Woodnot's a Virginia guy, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's in Boston because he's a damn Bruins
Boston
fan. Price are online ETA for so if they put like that one he had April 20 or spring 26, that's strong. Okay. We don't add prices to the catalog because we treat them like all collectors. Okay, I got you. I feel you. You got to excuse me. I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy, sir. I'm just trying to get into this third rail business. I don't know.
Zach, you got to understand, we're not looking at middle of the mall trains here, bud.
Oh shit, we're not at the kiosk.
Yeah, we're in the big times now, buddy.
I understand that, right? Like I feel like we are, right. Like it's like when you step off a line and you go to third, like the quality goes up, right? But now we're gonna go back to the HO, and I will skim through the HO slowly for you guys. I know there are some HO people in this chat right now. I'm, however, not one of them.
I am not.
So I do wonder like how nice the HO stuff is, because I know the O scale stuff is nice. I imagine their HO stuff is just as nice.
Yeah, from my understanding, it's pretty nice stuff. But since we do have third rail in the building here, I'm going to go ahead and say it since nobody else will. Are we going to? What is the plans for upgrading the sounds in the 3-rail models? What's the future of that look like?
Jay's like, shouldn't have came in this stream. Asking to be quiet. Oh my god. Hey, Jay, do you have the ability to come in to join the stream right now? Can you do that, or are you tied up with where you're at the convention? Have I ever heard of that Western Maryland Railroad? Flintlock. Nobody cares about the Western Maryland Railroad, sir.
Oh man, Jake is gonna blow his mind right now.
He is. He's gonna leave the Discord. Oh man. Did Jay leave? Jay might have left. He said, "Hell with all your questions."
Yep, that's it. I brought the sounds up. And he's out.
Yep. Well, that was fun. So, anyways, this is the last page of the calendar. We'll hang out for a while if Jay wants to hang out and answer some questions for us. But this is another one of Artemis's pictures.
Good for him, man. He deserves it, man.
Jay, how the hell can I send you an invite? Jay, you got an email I can send an invite to, or you want to join my Discord real fast? I can shoot you an invite. That's probably the easiest way, the fastest way. If I can find my Discord. Hey, can you see my Discord? Oh, what is Dathan saying to me about? Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
Loving them trains. That's a solid question too. When is the deadline for the pre-order?
Jay, hit that follow the Discord link and just join the Discord. He's on my Discord? Dashing Dan. What's his name on my Discord, sir? How do you guys know this? Dashing Dan, shoot me his name on Discord. Jay, just follow that link I posted right there, right above you, where you just posted that. I'm impressed with these pictures of Johnny's layout. That's pretty solid pictures they got posted up here.
Yeah, if there's anybody that deserves it, it's his layout, man. And some pictures I've seen of his stuff, it almost looks real.
Yeah, and it's funny. I've known Johnny for a while, and I feel like he's made some great strides. All right, let's see here. We'll see if Jay joins the Discord here in a minute. Jay's letting for the what's this say? What's his question here? Jay's letting on the tender Strasburger, and then I'm assuming that's N&W.
Both. It's both. You can order it either way.
You can get either one. Chris, you can get either one. What are you gonna get? Strasburg, probably. All right, Jay. I see you just joined the Discord. I'll shoot you an invite here. Hold tight. All right, Jay. I just sent you a DM with the invite. Oh, he's right there. Look at that. No, he's not there yet. Let's see here. Stand by, everybody. Stand by. We're getting another guest on here tonight. It's going to be great times.
While we're waiting, Zach, let me ask you this. See, because I get ripped all the time about Strasbourg or Strasbourg. So which one are you?
I say Strasbourg because I don't live in PA.
Yeah.
Jay, welcome to the chat,
Hey,
man. Thanks for stopping
thank
by
you.
tonight. Did not expect you to swing by. 100%.
I got the info. Somebody sent me your live stream, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And here we are now.
That's awesome, man. Nobody from Lionel ever shows up to my live stream, so I appreciate you. All right, so Jay, you open to questions? Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it.
If you guys got any questions for Jay, post them in the chat. I'll put them on the screen, and we'll answer them accordingly. 100%. Jay, so to answer
Yes.
to ask the one question that was posted earlier, what is your deadline for the pre-orders?
So there's no hard deadline yet. That's why we have a TBD date on a lot of those.
Okay.
We're anticipating the absolute earliest anything with a TBD date would be late next year. So fall, winter of 26.
Okay. And are you guys still doing the like the payment plan? I read about that today online that you guys
Yep,
used to do.
I'll be doing that. Yeah.
So is it like pay as soon as you start as soon as you pre-order, or is it like a 6-month thing?
No, we don't start collecting anything until 6 months pre-delivery. So models will be in production. I mean, actually getting stuff built, not just tooling. We're not going to charge anything until we know these models are coming.
That's awesome. That's
That's
cool.
exclusive through my company personally. It's called Third and Townsend Models.
Yep.
I work with Third Rail right now, and that's kind of the difference between the two.
I got you. So how affiliated are you with Third Rail?
So I'm a production manager now. I started off on the HO side, and in the next 6 months or so, I will be taking over Third Rail. We're in talks right now.
Okay.
We're working on the contract, so I'll be the new Third Rail guy come January 1st.
That's what I had heard from. I've heard that was happening. I didn't want to speak too much about that because I didn't have the whole story. But
that's pretty much all we know. We're still working on details. Everything's tentative right now, but it's headed in that direction.
All right. Well, now the next big question is, because if I don't know how long you've been watching the stream tonight. I'm not a big TMCC fan. Is there a plan to upgrade that to PS3 or obviously not Legacy, but or Blue Nami or anything like that?
We're looking at other options, but it is too soon to say. But just know that we are heavily looking at other options, and as soon as we know something, as soon as we have something nailed down, everybody will know.
Okay. I know it's been a big topic for a long time with Third Rail. And especially when you look at the price of the Allegheny, and it is a TMCC engine. That takes a lot away from it. Now with your passenger cars that are coming, can you speak to the detail level? Because I've read somewhere, I can't remember where I read it. Maybe it was OGR forum today. You're supposed to have tablecloths and table lamps and things like that. Yeah.
So we have the capability of doing this all in O scale. We've never really thought about doing it in O scale, but I'm an HO modeler personally. I have a lot of brass, and Coachyard is a absolutely phenomenal brass importer in HO. And I have some of their stuff with place settings, like the little plates, the forks and knives, lamps that light up from North Bank Line, and it can be done. So we're at the place where it's like, okay, we can do it. Why not? Why don't we do it? Yeah. So it's not going to change anything currently in production on the passenger cars. It's starting with the Empire Builder.
Okay, so the Super Chiefs are not getting the cool stuff.
But they're still getting passengers. They're getting painted interiors, but they're not going to get the extra above and beyond stuff.
See, that changed. I'm happy you came here. You just changed my whole outlook for this whole catalog. No, thanks, man. Thanks. No, I got to spend a bunch of money. I appreciate you, Jay. That's awesome. Oh, that is fantastic.
I mean, the Super Chief is still going to be. It's going to be really wild. I mean, we're redoing all of the tooling from the first run. Yeah. We've went through with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, our Santa Fe expert. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I mean, it's like a whole new train we're doing.
That's awesome, dude. And I feel like the price on that's relatively good, especially given Third Rail prices. I feel like the Super Chief is a pretty good point for you guys.
Yeah.
That is insane. Let me post this comment here. Chris is asking a comment or asking a question.
Okay. We are first going to dabble a bit in HON3. We know there's a huge void in the market in HON3 plastic or ready to run models right now, especially passenger cars. So we're starting off there. I announced our Denver Rio Grande project about 3 weeks ago, and it's been blowing up in such a good way. It gives me a lot of hope. And being out here at the NMRA Nationals, it sounds like there's a lot of guys that do want ON3 or even ON30, but it's just one of those things that we're going to have to take time to explore because we've got a lot on our plate now with this new catalog. And I mean, I don't want you to feel like you're not being heard, because a lot of guys are asking, will you do ON3 as well?
That's awesome. That is awesome. Here's a solid question.
Mhm.
Will was on the chat earlier with us tonight, and he's posted this question.
So yeah, we have a lot of data. Some tooling we don't have. I mean, from years and years ago. And then if we go back that far, a lot of the data we have is just printed paper and not actually CAD. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at our whole database of all the models we did. Hence why we pulled the Mollie back out, why we pulled the Timken 4 Aces out, why we did P8s and P10s again, and then we're offering P14s because schematically they're pretty close. And it wouldn't be too much to do differently to do all three of those. So yeah, I mean, there's always a possibility. You're probably the 7th or 8th person I've gotten a message from or question about doing the 2900 class. There's always a possibility.
Joker, let me get in here. I got a question. It's burning me up.
Hit him.
So Jay, first off, it's a pleasure to talk to you, buddy. I appreciate you coming on with us here.
Of course.
And so I am a N&W purist. That is, N&W is my railroad, and I'm super excited that you guys are bringing the M's back. And so I have an M from the original run, a 495 in service model, and I want the 475. So my question is, with the sounds,
yes,
are they going to be different sound set than it was in the previous run engines, and is it going to be a little bit more accurate as far as the whistle to the actual M's?
I'll have to ask Scott because that's before my time with Third Rail. Okay. But I'd have to ask him to confirm.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So I have to ask, since they brought the question about old tooling. Can we run some of those B&O engines back? That'd be great, dude.
I mean, if guys want them, I mean that's the thing. I mean, that's what I've been telling everybody all weekend. Like, whatever you guys want, if there's enough of you.
Yeah. I think he froze.
We can do it. I mean, it doesn't take. We're frozen. We're good.
I hear you now. You did freeze. Okay. You did freeze for a minute. Okay. What is your minimums that you need to produce something?
About 125 for brass steam engines.
Okay, 125.
So it's not really. It's not terrible. I mean, we exceeded that when we did the Mollies the first time. The Timkins did too. The P10s did as well. And I can't give numbers today, but I could say day one, 11 hours into it, is looking very strong with the Mollies.
I bet it is.
And that's even before Scott doesn't have anything up on the Third Rail site other than people redirecting people to my site. Yeah. And I know there's hundreds of guys out there in the OGR forum that are waiting for Third Rail to put it on their site. So I'm fully anticipating these Mollies to fill up and, I mean, get done pretty fast.
That is awesome. So I do hear this a lot. The Western Maryland Potomac. Is there any plans for that in 3 Rail?
I don't have any, but literally the past 24 hours, I got 3 questions about it last night on Instagram. So it might be worth looking into. If no one, I mean, has Lionel or MTH ever done it?
No, I think it's only been done in 2 Rail. I think.
I mean, then I'm going to set up a forum eventually in the next few months to kind of let people submit something through the website, so we can keep better track of everything instead of going through like Instagram, Facebook, email.
Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, like I said, if 100 and so you guys want it, we can do it.
That's awesome, dude. That is fantastic, man.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys. A company of y'all stature listening to just a bunch of guys like us. So it means a lot. And it's the Mollies. The Mollies coming back is everything, man. That was a huge announcement. I'm really excited about it.
I mean, that's what makes it fun. I mean, I'm the one on the Instagram, on the Facebook. I mean, I reply to you guys. I post the stories. I mean, it's so much fun. I mean, this one-on-one interaction with customers and modelers that, I don't know, addicting almost.
So one thing that really stood out to me in your catalog today is
Yeah.
I was flipping through, I got to the steel reefers, and I saw the price that you guys are asking for them. It's like one low 100, whatever it is, right? I'm like, wow, company like Third Rail's smashing the price of other people making 60-foot boxcars. So it's that was refreshing to see, that not everything is going up with everybody, So that's super cool, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean they're up from the first time we did them, but I mean for obvious reasons. I mean that was
right, yeah.
I think 15 years, and then 13 years ago we did them again. But that's a number that we're pretty comfortable at in this market. And we see those 2-rail plastic, even 3-rail plastic reselling for $300. And that was kind of a wake-up call to me. When I talked to Scott last week when I was putting the catalog together, I'm like, look, can we rerun these? Because people are paying just dumb prices for these on the secondhand market. And he's like, sure, we could do it. And I'm like, okay, let's do it then.
Is there any plan to rerun some of the cabooses that you guys have made in the past? Because I see them starting to go for crazy money.
The brass ones, possibly. I mean, what are the prices you're seeing? I mean, $300, $400, $500?
Yeah, they're up there. Yeah.
If we did one, we'd probably be around there new.
Yeah, would you be right
there? We were about two. I think the last ones we did, the C&O ones, came out at like $299 retail. Yeah. So we'd probably be, I mean, close to that 400, maybe 450 mark if we did cabooses.
Because I have one of your the Third Rail B&O I-12.
Okay.
It was the road number was like C2424, whatever it was. But like I have that in Lionel from the Lionel's first run, and like your colors are pretty close, right? But then like when Lionel did the second run of I-12s, they got pretty bright. So I was like, if we get some more accurate colors on cabooses, that would be fantastic. But yeah, like you guys make great product, and I'm relatively new to some of the stuff you guys do. Like obviously I know you guys do some of the steam engines I like because nobody else does, and I know your prices are a little bit elevated, but I feel like you guys make a really good product, and you're getting a lot of detail packed in, and it's not just, hey man, we're going to give you some sounds. Like that doesn't really matter to me.
That's kind of how we fit in the whole grand scheme of O-scale. I mean, everybody has their niche, everybody has their target market.
Yeah.
The other two guys, I mean, the big guys do it great. I mean, they can hit the masses. I mean, easily, offering every level that they do. I mean, we offer one level, one thing, and I mean, if you guys like it, and go for it.
Yeah, like it's cool because you guys, like I said, I'm a B&O guy, and the other big guys, they do not do many B&O steam engines like Third Rail has done in the past. So like I was kind of hoping, like when they told me there was a catalog, I'm like, maybe we'll get a B&O steam engine again, but we didn't get one this time. But hey, apparently we're coming back in December, so that's pretty exciting. So
yeah, we'll do a little one in December. I mean, like we talked about, I mean, like Scott talked about a couple of years ago, that O-scale steam wasn't really going to be happening again in brass.
Yeah.
I mean, the way the market dictated it, it can happen. So if you guys, I mean, the B&O, I mean, any question, any recommendation, I mean, blow up our Instagram, but just maybe not this weekend because it's blowing up from all directions right now.
Right,
but
for sure.
I mean, seriously, just send your suggestions. I mean, tell your friends. I mean, that's how we do this. And yeah, I mean, like the Mollies, I mean, I started teasing the Mollies on Instagram, I mean, 2 weeks ago. And I mean, I probably got 50 or 60 messages or comments or shares. And I was like, this is okay. Let's see what happens. And I mean, same thing with the B&O stuff or any other road. I mean, send it to us. We'll post it. I mean, we'll get, I mean, the really interactive, like share it on your story if you want to. I mean, if you like it, and just kind of go from there to see where the interest is. And we might offer another steam engine in the winter. We might not, because we offered a lot this time around. I mean, from not doing a catalog for 10 years and all of a sudden coming out with 10 new products.
So is your plan in the future to do, like, we'll call it quarterly releases? Is that your deal?
I don't know yet. I really enjoyed like the big catalog, but I also really like the surprises, just all of a sudden kind of posting it on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah.
It's going to take some thought. It's going to take some talking to, I mean, guys like you in the modeling community to see what you'd like, if it's quarterly, if it's annually, if it's just one fun catalog for the year, maybe a couple things in it, and we'll talk about everything else we're doing, but just to have that catalog, and we'll just pop things out when we pop things out. But I don't know yet.
Well, what about the yellow belly? Do you still have the tooling for the yellow belly?
That was recent, wasn't it?
I don't know how long ago. I know you made one, but I don't know when it was.
Yeah, no, it was pretty recent. Mike Labasco has one for sure.
Is that C&O?
Yes.
Yes.
Streamline
Streamline yellow C&O.
Yeah, we have the tool. I mean, that was 5 years ago. We have what we need for it.
So in the community, people are screaming for yellow bellies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, Lionel did one in the '90s. They haven't done one since.
Mhm.
You guys did one that was it's beautiful. A buddy of mine had one, and I just hear people constantly want yellow bellies.
Yeah.
So, and Eric asked for a yellow belly, so it'd be great if we could see a yellow belly because I'd kind of
Okay.
like to have one too. But I know a lot of people in the community would love to have one.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Jay,
it's kind of like the 475, to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Jay,
So
as far as cabooses goes too, I know it's speaking on an NNW modeler standpoint, the market is very, very dry for steam era correct cabooses, so the
Mhm.
CF and CG style cabooses.
Okay.
Weaver's made some, and another company I can't. It's brass. It's not coming to my mind, but and they're going for and they're going for 3 to 5. I mean, I've seen one for $650. So I really think that's something to look into.
Okay.
So,
Do
Jay,
Yeah.
I have one scream question. First off, what
Yeah.
Joker was like, what Zach was mentioning, hey, this is so awesome. Like, I posted, I was like, holy cow, like, what a live stream. Like, third rail's in the house. Okay. So, this is awesome. I'm kind of
Yeah.
geeking out right now. So, I would say, like, the prize locomotive is the Sunset Third Rail 610. I don't know if I kind of posted it out. I mean, America 250 is huge
I know.
next year. And this one was like one of 7. I don't know if you can allude like, oh, maybe we're thinking about 250 stuff, but anything?
I can tell you the 610 did not make the cut, but I literally have a catalog page that was completely done for it.
Oh,
It was close. It was so close. So close. I mean,
That's
it could be
awesome.
announced in December. I mean, if the Timken doesn't take off, the Timken could get cut. I don't know. But I mean, looking at
Yeah.
numbers today, the Timken hasn't taken off like the Mollies have, like
Wow.
the E's have. I mean, it was between the Timken or the 610 doing the C&W as well.
Yeah.
Sort of CG dope, whichever one that was. I mean, it was very, very close. It was literally a Tuesday decision to switch.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I mean, when you hear, because I have a couple of them, like, and you see like underneath like one of 30, one of 10, one of 7, you're like, dear God. But then you were mentioning too, like, I was really interested in the SP locomotives. You're mentioning like 125. So, for example, the 2472, we need to get 125 people. Then it's like, hey, sign me up. Correct?
Not exactly for that. It's across the entire offering.
Oh,
So because the chassis are, I mean, all very similar, because the boilers on the P8s, P10s are very similar, minus the Skyline casing.
okay.
The P14s are their own kind of dog, so we need more of those for obvious reasons. But internally, they're still pretty much the same. C120-3 tenders. So, I mean, for the Pacifics,
This is good.
it wouldn't take all that many. I mean, out of that 125, I mean, I don't know. I got a bunch of 2472, 67, 79s ordered today. So,
Dude, 29, 26.
I mean,
Bring
I'm
it
even
back.
thinking of switching scales to O scale now because I'm a big SP transition error guy. And I'm like, hey, we're doing these now.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And I mean, it's just so refreshing to see Sunset's back. And that's like, I think that's like the highlight of the day is like Sunset is back.
It's,
And
yeah,
this is great.
it's exciting. I mean, we got our booth set up at the National Train Show. I mean, it's popping off. It's wild over there. I mean, people are coming up and like, we didn't know you guys were still around. And I'm like, here we are. Here's all our QR codes. Half of them work.
So the question is, are you guys coming to New York in October?
Ooh.
I don't know. October's busy. I can try to see if Scott will go. I know Scott will want me to come with him. We went to Chicago together earlier this year. But like October's bad for me because I have the SP Historical Society convention mid-October. I need to go over to China and Korea.
Oh.
Go to the factory. When is York?
October 23rd, 4th, and 5th.
Third week in October, yeah.
October 23rd, 4th.
My fiance would kill me if I was going 3 weeks in a row.
I mean, your TY.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do because, I mean, I'm a big SP guy. I love going to the SP convention. I don't know if I can move stuff around. I'll talk to those guys and see.
It would be cool. It would be cool if we could.
I
do it
think-
in
know,
New
and
York. It'd be
I
cool.
figured, I mean, Scott's always talked, I mean, about York and how much of a great time York is, and
Yeah.
I had a great time in Chicago meeting Johnny and those guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I figured
I
York
saw you
is-
had all Johnny's pictures on your catalog. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
So.
he was pumped, and he was all like, he's like, I can't believe you used them. I'm like, well, of course I did. I'm like, you photographed, I mean, really good stuff.
They're
And I
beautiful
said-
pictures. Yeah.
And I was like, everybody thought we were doing an MT4, so I had to throw a wrench in it and do it.
Oh yeah. Right.
Jay,
yeah.
if you guys are interested in coming to York too, I mean, I can definitely get you the contact for the president over there and get that set up if that's something you guys are interested in.
Okay.
Here's a question for you on the SD70s.
We're still fine tuning that offering. We're working with a couple really knowledgeable diesel guys that have been brass importers and stuff. They listed out like doing like with the PTC or with all that different stuff. I'm not familiar with all that personally, but that will go. I mean, we'll figure that out because if the body is the same and it's just added detail parts, moving vents, stuff like that, we can do it with enough, of course. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
What I do think is interesting is like, and this is something that's very refreshing, is we have a company that's very receptive. Like they're very receptive to what the consumers want, and it's just simply like, hey, gather like 125 of your friends, put in pre-orders, and we'll do it. Like,
That's cool.
I think that's very, very, very refreshing and very, very cool, and that's awesome.
It's easy because we're smaller. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense why Lionel and MTH, they're huge. I mean, they do a lot. I mean, we don't do anything near they do, but I mean, we're a smaller company. I mean, we can have, I mean, the owner, second in command, whoever it may be, just chatting with you guys because,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, like I said, I mean, everybody puts out different product. If we want niche stuff, we can do the niche stuff.
So here's a question for some. I mentioned a question earlier, like for some of the tooling, like what if you guys don't have the tooling, but someone does? Can they just send you the locomotive? Like, hey, I'm here to help out. Here's the locomotive to help you guys out, and you guys just like, oh, like fine tune it, and like, no, it needs to be like this. Is there any way for us as the consumers to help you guys?
Not so much with that.
Okay.
I mean, we'll start from the ground up. We don't really pick apart models like that. I mean, we'll go through builders plans. I mean, we'll build everything we can. I mean, we go through, I mean, like the process of building like an actual like passenger car.
Mhm.
So I mean, that kind of stuff, it's cool, but it's not really necessary for our process.
Okay. Gotcha.
So here's a question somebody asked about the rolling stock or the freight car that Third Rail's made in the past. Is there any plan to bring more back?
Freight cars are hard because we have to do a lot to do them unless we do brass. Brass is expensive. I mean, like I said, $400 or $500 for a freight car.
Yeah.
And then plastic, I mean, we would need to just, I mean, have so many ordered to make it even feasible.
Right. So everything that's in your catalog right now, do you think that all of that will get made, like everything that's in there, or is there some things that will be cut?
I think the vast majority will. I mean, everything with a date on it is already slated on the schedule. I mean, I think everything's really strong. I mean, looking at today, I mean, I don't know. Of course, the Allegheny's been around for a while. The EL3As have been around for a while. It's going to take that little extra push, or we'll just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Well,
How many more?
Jay,
how many more-
how close are you guys on those Virginian electrics?
We're not. I don't think we're that close. I don't even know the number off the top of my head. I'd have to ask Scott.
Sure.
So one of the questions that I have is,
Mhm.
you know, with this catalog, it sounds like that Sunset is starting to make that leap into more of a modern age, I'll say. But like when you go to the website, I'm just gonna ask, like, is there a plan to maybe revitalize the website,
Yes.
revitalize the Facebook? Okay.
Yep. If you look at my website is Third and Townsend Models.
Mhm.
I post a lot of Sunset stuff, and I had the catalog up first on my website because mine is so much easier to use. I use Wix, so I was literally getting orders and making edits on my phone during the convention today. And yeah, the plan is to revamp the Third Rail website. The Facebook I run. If there's anything wrong, you know.
Yeah. So you're the, if like we mentioned Sunset, you're the guy that messages back, more or
Yeah.
less.
Yep. Scott
That's
doesn't do the
awesome.
social.
That's cool.
I've been doing this for Scott on the social side for probably 6-7 years now. I took a break for a while, got out of the hobby for a little bit, kind of take a refresher, and I've been back for about 4 years now. And I do Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I mean, half the time I feel like I hope guys know it's not Scott when I'm saying stuff like "pop off," or I'm like, I really hope you guys don't think Scott's saying that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome, man. Anybody else have any more questions before we jump off here? We've been on here for an hour and almost a half. I don't want to take up too much of Jay's time. I know he's had a
have
long day
one.
at the convention. Probably.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will.
So we're mentioning about like these freight cars. I think it was either High-Roller, you mentioned like with cabooses, like there is definitely a market out there for the modeler to get a more prototypically accurate caboose. Like Pecos River City, like there was a brass one that shot up $300 or $400 in like seconds.
Yeah.
This is not like a question, it's a comment. I do think if you offer it, I do think that there is going to be a market. Like, for example, for me, like the wigwag ATSF cabooses, just like the part, just a little wigwag part from Pecos, I paid like $200 just for like the little freaking frying pan looking thing. But now there's an accurate Pecos City route, like it's accurate. It's an AR comment, but I do think that if you guys do that in the future, you're going to see some really good success. That's just from feeling it out in the community.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Cabooses are definitely a move. The brass cabooses have just gotten very, very expensive and hard to and extremely hard to come by. I think that'd be a great play for y'all.
I mean, it's one place that we've never really looked because it seemed like on our end, I mean, MTH, Lionel, they were doing a good job with their higher end cabooses. So we were just figuring like you guys are doing it.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. And okay, I love Lionel. I love him. I love Lionel. But this is what we're getting from a Vision Line set.
What is that, a C1? C3?
I'm not sure, but like the thing is it's the market is 100% going to be there. And I hope you guys like take that like a flying, like it's going to, even if you guys just like give us like the blueprints or like, hey, these are the cabooses that are coming out. You're going to see like people like N&W or Southern Pacific, ATSF, like crazy railroads like Western Maryland. They're going to be like, yes, finally, like there's the caboose I've been looking for 15 years or something.
If we can, if there's a way to group together similar cabooses, like build wise, that would help us a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, doing a run of 100 wouldn't really work that well for us.
Okay.
Because the factory needs, I mean, they need a certain amount of something to do for each project. And that'd be really difficult for them to kind of drop what they're doing and do that for however long and then move on to the next. So, I mean, I know the SP ones, I mean, like Challenger Imports did their series of them in HO. It worked well. I mean, doing the bay windows, doing the Cooper ones, I mean, it worked. I mean, if there's something like that or other roads that have similar design that isn't too far off, I mean, the grouping might be the best option. I mean, looking for the future, and if we end up
just like MTH ones too, like it's. I'm a sucker for cabooses, but I do think like my wife would probably kill me for this. If I saw a wigwag caboose that was accurate, I'm buying it. Just to say like, yes, I can look at that caboose and be like, it's accurate.
I think the difference in the under 40 generation that's kind of taking, coming onto the scene with O scale is that we care about accuracy, even though it's not, we're still running on 3 rails. We all know that's not accurate, but I think these guys really do care about that. I know I personally do. And, it's the small details that make the huge difference that would make me come off an extra $200-$300 for a caboose, which sounds crazy, but I want that accuracy.
Yeah. They want it. They want it and they're hungry for it.
They pay it in HO. I pay it in HO. I mean, I pay a couple $100 for a Challenger caboose or whatever it may be. It's,
you're the problem just like us. Nice.
I mean, that's the thing. The amount of younger guys that I've met, like under the age of 40, that I had no idea were also into trains, has been mind blowing over the past couple months.
Yeah.
Because it seems like guys like Johnny, I mean, like you guys, I mean, like Sid, all of them are just bringing in all these new, I mean, kind of fresh blood into the hobby. And we've talked a lot about that this weekend. I've gone to a lot of breakout sessions about that, just how to get younger people. And I'm like, this is how we do it. Just through YouTube videos. I mean,
I will say, like, so this yesterday we have this meeting called the staff update brief, and there was this new major that came into Fort Carson, and everyone knows I'm like the train guy. They're like, all right, yeah, we get it, you're the train guy. But then like he came up because we had the auction pulled up during the meeting. It was hilarious. But then this major, he comes up and he's like, so what scale do you do? And I was like, oh, he gets it. He gets it. And he's like, yes, I've been waiting for this like forever.
He's
like,
a closet train guy.
That's right. And he's like, I'm an N scaler. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is incredible. This is great.
Awesome.
But when you make that connection, we all speak the same language. It's just, and I do think like with the social media, what you guys like doing this catalog, it's opening the door. Like this was a great move for you guys. It's opening the door. People are going to talk about this. Like, hey, do you guys see the Sunset catalog? They're like, yeah, dude. Like, what are you ordering? I'm ordering this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good.
Well, yeah, really quick, I'll comment on that because I actually had I met somebody in the wild that was also a train guy that I had no idea at a national high school trap shooting competition banquet last weekend in Vegas. My cousin had a friend in high school, and her dad is a modeler and apparently from the Bay Area and models ESP and knew Third and Townsend. And I'm like, oh my God, that's me. But it's just such a weird feeling. But you said Fort Carson. I'm actually up in Windsor by Fort Carson.
Oh my gosh! You need to come by. You need to come by. You need to come.
I go through the Springs a lot because my in-laws live in Kansas City.
I need to get with you on Discord. We can have my personal phone. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way. That's awesome. Holy cow!
DM the Instagram or look me up. Yeah, JS Camilla, hit me up on there.
Oh yeah, like and that's that. See, just that like little thing, like it's like a little spark, but then it just rolls into a fire. Like the train community is great, and just like, hey, what scale do you do? Like. You get it.
That question.
You get it.
So Jay, quick question: is there any chance you can get multiple cab numbers for the Mollie?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we are doing multiple. I
think I have 4. Can you do 429?
We can. I mean, cab numbers are easy to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we typically like at least 5 to 10. I mean, for Steam. But yeah, I mean, I'm getting that question, or like the question on the Aces. Typically we'll do the highest number that somebody ordered, like one person ordered. So people are asking, are we doing 4? We might do 4, we might do more. I'm trying to kind of gear everything towards where we're listing out the numbers now. Like I did on the Empire Builder, how you guys saw like train 7, train 8, where we have those specific cars that would have been in that train.
Yeah.
So we aren't having a lot of guys that are, if they're getting a set, getting another set, they know what they're getting.
Right.
Because I've gotten a lot of comments on that from a lot of Golden Gate Depot guys where it's like, I got these sleepers, but they were all the same number. And I'm like, well, we didn't do that many numbers back then. So I'm going to figure out how to really tailor the road numbers, the car numbers, car names, kind of like how the HO scalers do it. Like those manufacturers, like Walters, Rapido, how they list everything out.
Yeah.
But it's just right now, like the technological hurdle of trying to like, I'm exploring like the Wix platform that I use. And even today I had issues because I thought, oh, you could do this easier. And it's like, no, you need to click one of each. Or even if you don't want to click it, you have to click it. So it's just a lot of that learning curve over the next few months we'll be able to get past, and it'll be a lot clearer. The ordering process will be a lot smoother.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I got an important question here. A good friend of mine, Scott Jackson, asked a while back and I skipped it. Is there any chance of rerunning the Cullen Towers?
Oh, I got one right here. They're
nice.
Insane.
When I was chatting with Scott at the show today, we were actually talking about that because it was funny. He was like,
there.
"Oh yeah, he was
beautiful."
He's like, "They found the tool. I forgot we did this," and I'm like, "Is that a suggestion?" And he's like, "People loved him," and I'm like,
"They did.
People love him even more now on eBay when they're triple the price."
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, if it's like the 54-foot REAs, I'm like, yeah, we should look into doing it again, and that might be in the winter catalog. I might have already started playing around with artwork and going into the web archive to find the pictures from Golden Gate Depot site 10 years ago. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see."
We're going to repost this question because there's some new people have joined the chat.
Okay, so no deadlines are set yet. The deadlines will roll out when we announce them. So I wouldn't anticipate any deadlines coming up fast for anything that was announced today, other than stuff that already has ETAs for delivery.
Yep.
So Super Chiefs will cut off in the next few months. The E8s, the F7s, those will start cutting off slowly by slowly. The GP30s will cut off because those are, I think, the first decent delivery in 2026. But we'll post typically 30 to 60 days out. I'm going to try to do 60 days and then do reminders every 10 or so on Facebook, Instagram. That stuff's closing, but nothing is immediately closing or closing in the next 2 months as of right now.
Now, the Jeep 30 is scheduled for spring of 26 or summer of 26?
Spring of 26, probably of March, April.
Okay.
Shit. Damn it, Jay.
Is it gonna be faster to get the diesels out versus the steam engines?
Seeing that the diesels are already scheduled in production, yes.
Okay.
But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they take the same amount of time to build. Once the factory, gets it on the schedule, it takes about 6 months.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, the G30s, if you don't have those ordered yet, keep rolling those orders in. Tell your friends.
Well, I'm happy you came on here because I legit called today, like the early afternoon, because I was like, I got to call and see what paint scheme this B&O is going to be, and then I got your automated deal, and it was asking me questions, and naturally didn't answer paint scheme questions.
I had to set that up because I just get so many phone calls. I don't know if they're telemarketers, modelers, and I feel bad when people try to call me. But after I save their number in my phone, I've been doing that with people that I meet. Yeah. I save the number, then it goes straight to me.
Yeah.
But the spam was getting up to 15 calls a day, so I had to do something.
Yeah, and it's leave a message. I'm like, I'll just call later. I'm not dealing with
it.
But since you came on, then you answered my question, so that solved everything. So
I saw you called, or you said you called, and I just was. I've gotten so many calls, and just like I said, every direction is just coming at me in person, Facebook, Instagram,
right
email.
On, man.
I do have one in regards to repairs. Yeah. So,
okay.
I've seen the Boneyard. I've seen how Scott, hey, these are the points of contact that you'd recommend. Mm-hmm. I ordered a new locomotive. What are we looking at when it comes to repair warranty? And what, you know what I mean? Is it a year? Is it a 2 year?
I believe it's 2 years. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure it's 2 years from a conversation with him.
That's good.
We have repair guys in house.
Okay.
So if it's a covered warranty repair, you simply send it back and they fix it and send it back to you.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So when you actually take over third row from Scott, whenever date that you guys have worked out, are you going to be? Is your third and Townsend going to be the only dealer taking pre-orders, or are you going to branch out to say Legacy Station?
That's a great question.
Dealers, if they're already a dealer, they're still going to be a dealer. That none of that is going to change. Literally, nothing is going to change on the production side, on the reservation side, other than just kind of streamlining the process online.
Okay.
So if they're a dealer, they're still a dealer. If they're not a dealer yet and they want to be a dealer, email me, call and get the terrible automated system.
That's awesome. That's great. That's going to open so many doors. That's so cool.
Are the prices that you have listed on your website today? Do you feel like those are going to stick due to the landscape of everything right now, or do you expect them to go up? Or you expect them to go down? Or
typically, they might go up a little bit. This is pre-tariff talk, because sometimes projects take 4 or 5 years, like the HO scale SP subs. That was a long drawn out project. We had to raise the price on that because we announced them in 2019, and now we're finally doing them.
Wow.
So if it's anything like that, it's going to happen. But our prices now are calculated with current tariffs in place.
Okay.
And like I've told a lot of people this weekend, the tariffs are fluid. We don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. We don't know what it's going to be 2 months from now. It was 154%. Now it's 30. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll just follow as well as we can, just like everybody else.
Since I got you on here, we're going to clarify this because I got a few people still left in chat. Your pre-order deal is no money down.
Correct.
Put the information in and then pay full price when it comes in, or if the payment plan, whatever, right?
$0 pre-order.
I did see on your website today, though, it said if you don't pay one time, you get banned. No more orders, right? Is that accurate?
That's accurate, yeah.
Wow.
Which is fair. You guys don't want to get stuck with product, right?
That's pre-order. Because the pre-order is pretty much like a confirmation. It's you're committing to get this model, and then if it gets delivered, it's no hard feelings. It's just difficult when people do that, or if they do it a couple times. And
I know some guys that have done that with dealers and pre-order way more than they can afford, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? They cancel $12,000 worth of pre-order. I'm like,
oh no,
what are you doing? You're an asshole.
Yeah. Good Lord. But
yeah. Well, that's awesome, Jay. I really appreciate you stopping by at the chat and joining here. Maybe on the December release we can do this again.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
That would be super cool, man. I really appreciate you coming by. You're the only person from a manufacturer that's came by my stream, so thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
I mean, I'll tell you who told me on Discord to get in the chat or to go watch the stream, because that's what sent me over.
Yeah, it's probably one of my friends. I'm hoping.
Dashing Dan.
Dashing Dan, he is one of my friends. Absolutely.
Yep,
absolutely.
he put it up and he was like, they're doing this live stream. And I was like, well, I just got back to the room. I'm starting to add orders in, but I'm like, I'll give it a watch.
That's awesome.
I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah,
that's why I told Johnny too. Like, I think I'm gonna get on the podcast. We're setting up a date.
That's awesome.
I'm always willing to do YouTube podcast. I mean, this is my second ever live stream. I've done one for an Amtrak HO project years ago. So I'm gonna be rusty. It's gonna be kind of awkward for me sometimes, but I'm more than willing to just keep doing it.
It was a bold move stepping on this one tonight, so we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Me and my degenerate friends, so I appreciate you. Yeah. I appreciate you, Jay. I hope you have a good time at your convention, and
Thank you.
Maybe with some luck we can see you at York in October. That'd be super cool. So
yeah, definitely.
Love to have you.
We'll chat.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
I'm in the stream now. Thanks everybody. I'll see you guys Sunday for the normal stream on Sundays.
Oh,
see y'all later.